Bonjour mes amis, mes chéris et tout le monde. Je continue de vous donner les mises à jour, ce que tout s'est passé à la Roseraie, notre projet de trouver une vie pour notre famille à la campagne en France, que nous avons commencé il y a presque 5 ans. Dave et moi voulions faire une vidéo ensemble, mais malheureusement, ce n'est pas possible. Il n'y a jamais le bon moment. Nous sommes très occupés. Alors, je fais la vidéo moi-même. Il y a beaucoup s'est passé ici. J'ai une liste à m'aider pour souvenir tout. Okay, so where do we begin? So shortly after the last video, I started doing little videos of me doing some gardening, and the same day I took the mower out to mow the lawns. It's spring, it needs mowing once or twice a week at the moment to keep it looking nice, and at least once a week to stop it getting overgrown. As I was mowing the second strip on the first bit that I was mowing, the mower started making some strange noises, so I stopped the mower, and then there was this like little explosion. And I knew it was broken, and I cried a little bit actually. There's an actual hole in the engine casing, so it's definitely broken, which sounds like not a massive problem. Things break all the time, but it's a ride-on mower. It's very expensive, and we have quite a lot of lawn. The mowing is the lawn doesn't look great at the moment, but thankfully our neighbour has kept on top of it for us until we can sort out fixing the mower, which is a bigger problem we'd like because we're very tight on money at the moment. So that's the first thing that happened. Yeah. In the meantime, both of our cars need work. David's Volkswagen needs a big job doing.
Check this out.
We knew this though, but money hasn't turned out how he wanted, so we haven't been able to keep on top of, doing up his car. So he needs some money to get the parts for that, and then he can get that done. My car is making some very strange noises and has developed some strange habits, and diagnosing it has been difficult because all the things that don't cost very much, it doesn't appear to be that that's the problem. More likely, I'm going to need a new car. Also not possible at the moment. So that's also a stress of ours at the moment. But again, thankfully, we have a lovely friend called Jim. He works, he's starting his own business, SOS Autos, and he's done work on our cars before and done a brilliant job. And he needs some work done for him that David can do, and he's kindly offered to just trade without spending money, which is a massive help for us at the moment, and we're so grateful. And he's such a nice bloke, and I really hope his business keeps taking off, because I love it when good people are good at their jobs, and you just really want them to make it, don't you? So again, the sting is reduced quite a bit because there's people turning up to help, which I think is going to be the common theme of this video. And then a few days after we realised all of this, and Dave's been trying to organise the cars, our toilet wouldn't drain, which was quite a worry because all of that's our responsibility. We have a septic tank, and whatever's wrong, either we have to pay a professional quite a lot of money to fix it for us, or we have to find out for ourselves. And Dave is an absolute hero. He's been working a lot, but then straight after work, he's out in the back garden digging trenches to find all the pipes, which were not in the places that the house plan said they were. In fact, he even found a third tank that they're connected to, which is good for filtering, but was a bit of a surprise for us. And Richard, what a gem! He came and helped dig these trenches to find the pipes and find the blockage so they could clear it, which we really hoped was what the problem was, because we can't afford a new septic tank right now. I streamed the ditches, and Richard and Dave dug in the ditch to clear the ditch. We thought that might be the problem, and then they're digging in the back garden to find where the pipes are so that they could discover if there was any leaks that were causing a blockage there.
Hocker! That's disgusting. Hocker! Get out of there! Make yourself ill, you weirdo.
And they fixed it. He fixed it. The toilet is fixed. We have a toilet. So it's a good story, but also it's taken us away from other things that we need to be sorting out and getting on with. Oh, and then yes, in the same week we also found our neighbour's kittens in the barn. She'd had 4 of them in there. They stayed here for a couple of weeks while we found them new homes, which thankfully we did. And just as well, it didn't take any longer, because I really fell in love with them, and I wanted to keep 1, then I wanted to keep 2, then I wanted to keep 3, then I wanted to keep 4. But luckily, now's not the best time, but it's all very stressful in the house at the moment. So they've all got new lovely homes, good homes. So we managed to sort that out. So that's another thing that was happening. In the meantime, I am flitting between trying to sort the garden out and getting a job. I'm trying to do something towards it every day. I haven't had any responses yet. I'm hoping to get something soon. But again, in the meantime, friends have been my listening ear, friends and family, been my listening ear, because I have been getting quite depressed. And it's amazing that they're lifting me up and going with me through it. And also, people have been looking for work on my behalf, and I've been able to get a few small jobs which are tiding us over just enough to keep going and buy us a bit more time. Especially in the English community, it's been really nice, and a really nice uplifting feeling to know that people want to help. And yeah, once I get rid of my little bit of shame for getting us in this situation, it's wonderful. So that's going quite well, and I'm trying to stay positive. I do sometimes think, what's going to happen if I don't get a job? There's quite a few big bills coming up, but we've squeezed through so far. Nothing bad's happened yet, and I keep reminding myself of that it looks worse than it is, and this month's going to be okay. So hopefully the same thing, everything just pan out perfectly for the month after that. And but I would really like to get to a place where we are in a bit more control about how much we can move forward, instead of being at the mercy of our circumstances. So I'm really hopeful that I will get a job and we can start moving in directions that we want to. And obviously, through all of that, we still have, the normal keep on top of the house and our family. Boys are doing great. Boys are doing great, even with us being stressed and having a difficult time. They are still happier than they've ever been. And that really helps us stay motivated, because it's a big decision, and you don't know if it's going to be good for your kids when you move over. And but it really is, and they're just such confident, happy little boys. Oliver at the moment is having a few days of work experience. He's going with a friend helping us out to do some. Who's a mason, so lots of building and stonework. He's loving it, and I love it too, because he's getting to a point where he's wanting more freedom, more independence, and it's perfect timing for him to understand the world of adults a little bit more, so he can understand what he needs to do to get the independence and freedom that he wants. And I think he'll be up for it. It's hard work, but I think he'll be up for it, which is nice to see. In the meantime, our youngest little genius, he's also displaying independence out of nowhere, which is wonderful, and a big relief to me. I think I might have mentioned it before, but the college is being very proactive in offering him the assistance he needs. He has a few things he has challenges with, and they're really helping me go in the right direction to get him the help he needs, so it doesn't affect him long term, and will hopefully develop the skills that he needs to really show off his genius. So that's all going really well, and they're both so happy. And in the meantime, whilst I'm managing that stuff, Dave is also still working really hard, and he's trying to. He usually sorts the cars out, so he's trying to sort that out at the same time as doing his work for the chateau and his work for a couple of IT clients that he does from home, and he's selling stuff that is in good condition that we don't need to raise our income. So yeah, those are the main things that have been happening, and they all kind of revolve around the same thing, which is our bottom line. Things breaking, and the generosity and amazingness of the people around us. It's humbling, and I'm really pleased about it. So if I were to reflect on all of that, I definitely think that I've learned that we need to be a little bit more organised in looking after our house, and a bit more proactive with getting money in, which we've learned that lesson hard, and we're on it. I'm so grateful. Like to everyone that's been helping us, to the point where I'm going to name some of them in this video. So there's Jim, who works at, he's got his own business, SOS Autos, who has been amazing and will help us get our cars sorted. And then there's Richard, our friend Richard, who has been putting in labour and buying little things, like a bit of food here and taking us for coffee there, just when he can. He gives anything that he can to help us. I don't really know why, but it's wonderful to have that support, and also to my close friends and family. For I have been quite down. I'm not my normal bouncy self, and they're still listening, and they're still putting up with me, and it means a lot to me. It means so much to me. And then there's the so those need to be named really, because they probably affect me the most, which is Naomi, Nicola, and my sisters Becky and Kelly. They have put up with me really well, and I'm really grateful. And then there's also people that I've become friends with recently around here, which are Jodie and Ombeline, who have been finding work for me and helping me know places to look and ideas on how to get jobs in the meantime whilst I look for something more permanent. And I just feel less alone, and I'm really grateful to them. And also my friends Nicola and Ben, because they've been lending me equipment so I can get on with the veg patch, which still isn't done. But thankfully I bought some plants, so but I haven't cleared it yet, which I'm hoping I'll have time to do that. The weather's picking up this afternoon, and it's not too hot, so hopefully this afternoon. So yes, that's where we are. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll be more organised and be able to give you a better update next week, and hopefully not as long. But there now, all of you lovely friends of mine that we don't see each other as much anymore can see where we're at. And I'm really hopeful that we will have more positive news in the next few weeks. Yeah, let's see. Nous se ferons sur la vague.